So where I normally start where I want to start at, but I want to switch this up a little bit. Where do you want to start at? Where with everything going on, where do you want to start
at? We can start with whatever you deem the elephant in the room.
You and Wack, man. How you checking Wack on Clubhouse, on YouTube? That's where I want to start at.
Well, see, all right, I'm first gonna say this. I'm gonna leave my purpose of serve first off. But the main purpose of it was, I understand what you're doing for a living. I understand you doing your thing, how you doing it. That's respect. Okay, so what? And I say it here and I say it again. You're a social media sensationalism marketing genius. You're Jerry Springer. And Jerry Springer lasted 25 years. I'm not taking that from you. Okay? I'm new navigating social media. But my dispute, I'll say that, my distaste, I'll say that, came with you consistently and constantly tearing down brothers that are young, that are trying to make it in this industry. You tear them down, you find something to just chip armor. And then you throw these false allegations, yet you bitch. Son, he's not a bitch. That dude is a dude who got booted. And then when he got booted, he told on everyone. So don't sit up here and call everybody the pot calling the kettle black, not calling him, calling him. So he's not keep playing. Slander some other coaches too. Not telling you how to do your business, but enough was enough with me. So angry, which not angry in the sense of like you'd be angry at TAL, angry at a rival in the streets of that, just angry on just the consistency of tearing down young brothers.
Okay. Now, to play devil's advocate, on Wack's side, he's saying the only reason y'all got a problem with what he's saying and coming at him is because he's the big fish. He's the one that's gonna bring you views. He's the one that's gonna get you notoriety, get people talking about you, instead of, you know what I mean? Like, what do you think about that? Is it your place to check him in public?
Okay. I'm gonna address the first part. I give you your props. You the fish. See, I'm not gonna never be. I told you one thing with me. I agree to disagree all the time, and I'm a very unbiased person. You're the big fish in Clubhouse. We'll give you that. We're not gonna take that from you. All right. So be it. Now, is it my place? It's my place as a person from the West Coast. I don't represent the entirety of the West Coast. I don't represent the entirety of Compton. I don't represent the entirety of the section that I'm from, which is Carver Park. And I don't represent the entirety of the lifestyle that I originated from, Crippen. Okay? And I don't represent the Damus. But what I do represent, I do fish world of my former lifestyle. Okay? So I've always seen these allegations about street dudes. And you have the rest of the nation thinking that you are the voice of the entirety of the West Coast, that you're not. So I stepped up, not only, it's dual. You're not speaking for me. You're getting in certain things that you shouldn't get into, which we're not gonna go into. So I just felt like, okay, impeccable. There's nothing you can find on me. There's nothing you can do to slander me. You can make false allegations. Everybody does that about people, you know. You could defame my character in your eyesight, but people know anything about me would be nonsense. So I didn't attack you for financial, monetary, building a podcast, whatever, because I'm a firm believer in you barely fly to paraphrase my co-partner, Melly Mel, the Hood Postman, my business partner, and I'm a firm believer in the turtle wins the race. And I don't need money like that. Everyone needs money, but I don't need it like that. I live in a very comfortable environment. If you look at my shorts on Urban Realness, aka Urban Real, you'll see I'm waking up in the morning every morning to the beach. To live on the beach in California, when it's not Long Beach or other cities, you gotta have a little change. So It's not that. It's just that I got tired of seeing you tear down brothers. Now, other people that may have tried to jump on my coattail, that's on them. But this wasn't a direct affront to you in the pursuit of monetary gains.
Yeah, and I will say that from all of the stuff that I seen Wack do, going back and forth people, I didn't see him have no response with you. Like, I didn't see him come at you the same way, like, on Pyru. I didn't see all the antics after, you know what I mean? I was waiting to see, but I didn't see nothing from him of him going back at you. Now, he may have did it, I just didn't see it.
Okay, but that's because he's a smart man, first and foremost.
Mm-hmm.
So he's done his homework. I don't glorify my past, but he's done his homework in 2 arenas. I have this on him. I can throw this. There was nothing to get on me. I'll say it to you, you know, I'm not proud of it, man. I've been incarcerated for multiple homicides. I've done everything that a gang member can do with the exception of I've never harmed a child, pedophilia crap, never raped them, and never, you know, did property crimes and things of that nature. It just wasn't my stilo. But I destroyed parts of our community. I take full credit for that. All right. As far as in that world, I was a shooter. I was a gangbanger. I am widely known. I only associated with the top gang members. When I started getting money, you know, I really couldn't separate the two. That's why I kept getting reincarcerated. But I'd get up to $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 and I'm back incarcerated. So I lived like a millionaire. I just wasn't a millionaire. In prison, unfortunately, I was known as a guy that pushed that knife. And I, no pun towards the clubhouse, no, I actually pushed that knife. I didn't have problems with that. I didn't have problems with busting that pistol. I've lost my fair share of fights. I just want to say it, I'm not the world's greatest fighter, but they did call me aftermath. They'd be like, you know, the adversaries of my neighborhood, like, you beat up who? Oh man, you know he finna come through here. And I used to come through on a little blue poop maxi moped. And I used to come through on a beach cruiser or on foot. Never did drive by in my life. You know, so I had a street reputation, my former reputation of a nutcase. And when I was incarcerated, I wasn't one of the guys that was a shooter on the streets and they couldn't handle the prison life. So I immediately picked up a weapon. And if you got out there, I gave you what you weren't looking for. I'm not proud of none of this. I'm not giving any glorification. If any of you young dudes out there who wants to live like a barbarian, man, who wants to come out of cell every day, not thinking about going home, but thinking about surviving. Who wants to walk down the street that every car he sees that he doesn't recognize, he has to look at it and scrutinize it. So I'm not glorifying. I've been shot up, beat up, stabbed up, hit by cars, and I've done my share vice versa. So once you check my background and my pedigree in that world, uncut, no smut, I'm immaculate. There's nothing you could say about me. I'm a gang member in that world. And I never violated any of our codes while incarcerated. No snitching, no consorting with the police, no owing people anything, no drug addictions, no homosexuality, no playing with my Peter with the guards, because all those are violations and homies get got for that. So I lived to the code, not only on the streets, never making a statement in the entirety of me being first arrested to the last time I was arrested. And I made myself an open book with transparency, not only for him, but for anyone in the general public, and told him, go to LexisNexis, go to Find Law, go to Westlaw. This is my name, this is my numbers. So not only did he have the opportunity to look me up, but others in society via this internet could look me up. I have no problem saying my name, saying my CDC number or my federal number, because it's uncut, no smut. And then there are hundreds of guys that have been in places with me. So if anybody put any allegations or smut against me, there are hundreds of guys that step up and say, wrong man, not him, not that one right there. That one puts a strong line. Mm-hmm. So that's why it was no clapback, because I'm only speaking on me in that former lifestyle that I no longer subscribe to. Now, corporate America, I can't speak on his dealings in corporate America. I can't speak on his monetary aspects or how he is financially, anything of that nature. I just spoke on the world that I evolved from.
Yeah. Thank you for tapping in with us. In order to see more clips like this, check out this video here or check out this one here.